Hello everybody, the Lord Root here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. And so, one thing that I decided to do that just sort of came to me last night was to go ahead and wall in this area here. And that's going to give us access to trees to where we can just completely shut off the base and keep on going in times of need. I'm going to eventually, because of the fact that these yaks are eating us house out of home here, but I'm going to eventually get somebody to, take care of this. And, come to think of it as well, one thing I forgot to do was, that I probably should, is set a floor for this area here. We'll make that out of gabbro, of course, like we always do. But that will allow us to do some fairly nifty things here, and then we can do whatever it is we wish with this area. And so what we'll do here then is what did I do there? Looks like we have a wall there we have to remove. But this will help keep all of those pesky ravens out of our fortress, even though we haven't really had problems with that, and it removes the risk that we have here. And one more thing before we let this go, we're just going to go and delete these guys here. So let's begin constructing these guys here. And hopefully, we'll just see what they want. We need goblets and fish. Fish we're going to have to prioritize quite a bit. They like rings and earrings too. Well, excellent. Oh, that will be great. In the interim, we now happen to have a deal going on here to where our people will pretty much begin doing some fishing, or not fishing, but well, she just gave birth on the steps, but they'll begin doing some iron working rather. So how's our crazy dude doing? He's probably going to throw a tantrum down here. Let's just see if we look at this dude. Yeah, he's going nuts, and we really don't want to send the cavalry in to kill him. Just because we don't have... We have just about everything we need except for iron, which is unfortunate. Or metal of any kind, really. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that going. And we can do that by, first of all, designating a zone. We'll make this a custom stockpile, and we'll only accept, we'll only accept, a few things here. No ammo, bars and metal would be good here. But we need to, maybe it's gems. I think we need gems, and we'll just have bars here. And we'll permit that. So there we go. Now it's time for us to begin working with this, and we'll make the stockpile as so. But we need to begin building a few things. Furnaces for one, and that would be for furnaces E. We'll put in a wood furnace here. And that has to, looks like that has to go up here. Although we can build, well, let's take a look and see what we have. Smelters can go either direction, it looks like. What about a glass furnace and a kiln? Let's even see what some of these workshops look like. We have a metalsmith forge, which will have to go down here somewhere. And we need an anvil of some kind there anyhow. But, what else do we have that we need? I'm gonna move, maybe the jeweler's workshop's over here. At least a couple of them. And we'll put, well, maybe we won't do that just quite yet. We do want we do happen to want, in this case, maybe a farmer's, or not a farmer's workshop, but let's go down to maybe the furnaces again, and we'll put in a couple of wood furnaces. And we'll also put in a smelter as well. Or maybe not, maybe we'll put in instead, we'll kill construction on this, and we'll put in smelters instead. As we do have quite a number of things to smelt here, and we'll get production of metal going. But we'll, in fact, I just want to we'll get some bends going here as well. There's gotta be a way to, to set this up so that we can feed this guy up here, but we'll leave that for now. In the interim, I do want to do one more thing. I'm going to go to stockpiles and I'm going to blank this out, and I'm going to probably build a wall there since we're done. There, we can resume now. So, these guys are making quick work out of this. And I think it may be time for us to begin thinking about making a drink stockpile down here. So what we'll do is we'll haul off all of this stuff. And we will begin the process of placing a food stockpile, but not just any food stockpile, it's just going to be drinks. So we'll cut out anything which is not drinks here. And let's just come back here. I don't know what happened to my deal. But you can see these guys are already, you know, they're already pretty close to finishing, and we need to get our cafeteria up and going. Now the recommendation is at least 1/5 of your at least 1/5 of your a deal. Should have seating. Or a table to eat at in your dining room. So that's something we gotta think about. As you can see, we've got, okay, why is construction suspended? Are we out of... Oh, we need an architect down here. I thought we had one. Let's go to the lazy noob pack and see. Architects, we have a couple. who is presently able to do that. Yeah, we have an architect. We have a few, actually. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. But our architect is going to have to get this going. No, these guys are gone, I think. Or they were gone to begin with. Is that floodgate hooked up or placed yet? It looks like it, so we're going to, what we're going to do now is we're going to do two things. We need to link to a floodgate, and we'll link to this one. And I think this will allow us to get finer control over our floodgate situation. And now that we've got that taken care of, we can get somebody up here to let's see, what is it? Remove constructions. We can get somebody up here in order to handle that. Now, how's our wall building going? Are we doing well in that situation? Because we need to be. In fact, I'm going to start patching in some of these areas here. Where we now have gaps, because we don't want gaps in this area. This is we're going to be an extension of our wall area, and they're gonna have to dig this guy out eventually. But as you can see, we now have several cages. And what about our turkey hens? They should be... Our turkeys should almost, or our poults should almost be, you know, full up here. And it looks like, at least in this case, this is going fairly well. Oh, why are we paused? I mean, at least our smelter is being worked on, which is really quite nice. I do like the fact that our smelter has things that are being done with it, but it's... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? This needs to be... I guess this is part of the room. We need to start really looking at, I guess getting these little areas, you know, finished. But nobody's going to finish them just quite yet because, I guess I stupidly forgot to do so. Oh yeah, that's the, that's the crazy guy, I think. Yeah, it's time for us to, remove this guy's, deal here. So we have, our second death now, which is... not the most fortunate thing to happen to us. Let's just remove these constructions, and we'll, you know, we'll go to the store and we'll permit passage once that has been done. What about this guy? We want to... I think if there's an X there, that means the floodgate is closed. But let's test our floodgate system really quick. So, if we're lucky, then what will have happened here is that, that hopefully they're taking his corpse to the mausoleum at this time. So we're not going to make this a tomb. This, however, will be a tomb. Well, it looks like somebody's hauling furniture there. In fact, all of these here can probably be tombs. I think we're going to have enough. Uh-oh. That can't be good. And then again, perhaps it can. I mean, we'll have to, I wonder if this is the beginning of a tantrum spiral. Zuban Maneg. What is his mood? In fact, let's just see if we can find him in here. This guy, or this lady rather. it's a Fey mood. Let me just look that up real quick. Okay, so what's going on here is that this dwarf is deciding to basically not tell us what is needed. So let's see if we... This may require us locking in the Fisher Dwarf, unfortunately. Okay, I think we'll be fine. This guy has what's needed, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Nice, he has some materials. That is awesome. We'll just let him keep on going then. Let's not interfere with this mysterious construction. And let's, while we're at it, let's build a wall. And hopefully that gabbro down there is enough. Speaking of walls, our major wall is turning out to be quite successful. And you know, while we're at it, let's reclaim some of this stuff here. And even if we just look at this, I think this is going to be okay. Oh, nice. That is pretty nifty. But we should be able to sell that. Now where is... I guess they're still doing wall construction. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. You know, at this point, I do think, however, we should find somebody who would make a good sheriff, because nobody has the relevant skills, unfortunately. Let's view this unit. This, shortage of patience and poor memory. That is probably not going to be very helpful. Not for us, anyhow. But that's one of the older members, too. What about the ranger? Oh, we don't want our dude to be really slow to heal, but oh wow, she's old. Oh, what about one of the herbalists? Oh, let's replace for now. One of these herbalists is going to have to play the part here. Or one of these guys here. Yeah, that. Let's see, let's look at Iril, Zegashot. Even though she is actually quite old. What about Bear? Well, Bear is our cripple. Bad intuition is not good. Let's replace this guy. I'm hesitant to use a ranger, but okay, that ranger seems good. And that ranger is going to require a number of things that we're going to kick out here. And that would be, what is it, modest quarters, modest office, modest dining room, and one chest. Which will, one chest, one cabinet, and one weapon rack, an armor stand. Okay, so let's start out by making a chest, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. Why is there miasma? That's not good. What in there is rotting? And why is nobody... Why has nobody come to take this dude's corpse? We have a weird situation going where his corpse is duplicated. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna go and put this guy up here. And place his bed in here as well. We also need a chair here and a table. And a weapon rack, and we're gonna get one of these guys down here to begin smoothing this stuff out as well. And we'll assign that to our sheriff, who has a bedroom, I believe. And we'll assign that to our sheriff as well. No, why isn't this guy able to have his stuff assigned? That's the manager's stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So we have an issue now to where we have somebody that is not an architect. It needs to be an architect. Let's just assign somebody willy-nilly to the architecture job. That's not a mason. And we'll commit that. Because we really do need those smelters online. How that construction got suspended is beyond me. Oh. Let's see, we've got an item blocking it. Why don't we get somebody to haul this out. And for that matter, whatever happened to removing this guy? And also, can we build a weapon rack here? What is that? That would be R. And what else did he want? He wanted a container. Which we presently do not have. Or a cabinet rather. We'll make it out of stone. But our sheriff will be able to do his duties pretty soon. In the interim, I think it's going to be time for us to begin. You know, we need to extract these last bits out here, but then we can, you know, come down here and set this so that, we'll set this so that, we haul this stuff here. I think that's cobalite, which I believe is an ore of some kind. Not entirely certain of that, but that means that we can now build you know, we'll channel, first of all, we'll channel this guy down. And then we'll build that wall on its stud. And why not also build a wall here? So it'll be the best opportunity for us to see if our switching mechanism works. Let's see. Let's build a cabinet. What about our container? Our container is H. Let's just, for now, we'll close the floodgate. Somebody will come by and pull the floodgate lever. And that works exactly as intended. Let's see who owns this room anyhow. Oh, nice, Olin. I guess Olin is married. Our dude here. It looks like I forgot to make one of these a bedroom. But we need to find his old bedroom so that, you know, he can do whatever is necessary, and What was that guy's name again? That guy was Izum, Bimkos. Now because all of them now has 2 bedrooms. I think anyhow. There we go. Well, somebody else can take that room. They have a much nicer room, so it's worth doing. We'll get some smoothers down here as well. I think it's probably not a bad idea for us to go ahead and begin smoothing the stone out. And why is nobody coming? And we should probably clear out these rooms here. There we go. Now we've at least got, we just need a mason. And the good news is our wall is about halfway done. Going to be nice. And these guys are probably going to get engraved things. Oh, let's see, what was that for the container H? We also need a cabinet, which is apparently still under construction. There we go. We can, our turkeys grew. In fact, let me look at the time. I probably will need to begin the slaughter here. But yeah, I'll look at the time real quick and see if we're going to cut this video off here. We'll maybe play for another 10 or 20 minutes. For now, at least. Let's just take a look and see how this dude's office is coming. He has modest quarters. He just needs his cabinet. That will get us going. And at this point, I would hazard a wager that we're doing okay on our base. I mean, there's always an issue, I think, of what are those whip vines? What is it that we're growing here? We'll make that rope reeds. And with these guys, finish, which may be sooner rather than later, because they're trampling the ground. We may just go ahead and put in, we'll open up this area here. What has just happened? Well, one thing's for certain, our dining room is... I'll bet you we look at our dining room here. Our dining room should be pretty awesome by this point. What's up here? Yeah, we're... This person has a lot of possessions. What was that last thing we needed? A cabinet? And how are we doing on our stocks anyhow? We have run into a drink shortage again. Let's add a new task. We're gonna brew. I'm gonna set that on repeat. Same up here. We'll get 3 people going at this, because it's not going to be long before we run out of alcohol. We need somebody to come up here and begin brewing. I don't really care who it is. But somebody needs to do it. Fortunately, we still have plenty in the way of logs. And we'll make this entire guy down here a pasture. For now, we'll begin the process of moving those animals because they're... In fact, it's probably good that we slaughter one of them. And we have a yak cow. We'll do as well. Someone's going to begin slaughtering these guys. Hopefully pretty soon. And we have migrants. Let's read the dwarves. And that's not going to help much because... What kind of dude is this person? A thresher. Wow, this person, whoever it is, could be a noble of some kind. This person has... Let's just read those in again. That last migrant wave had a few people. So we have a mace dwarf, a spear dwarf, a brewer as well. Furnace operator and a tracker. Let's actually bolster these guys. Well, I mean, we'll get them to get situated real quick. But that's going to, I mean, we've got so many births coming in, everybody's getting pregnant all at once, it seems. And what's going on over here? There was a reason why somebody didn't bring that tomb in, and I want to know what it is. got a call. Well, I think we'll just go ahead and leave it here for now. I'm gonna go out and eat real quick, but I suppose we will continue at some point in the near future. Anyway, this has been Thy Lord Root, and I will see you later.